Kashin Koji returned to Konoha and met Naruto in the Boruto anime. Greetings to the all viewers and especially subscribers of my channel. Today we will discuss a very entertaining character that most people remember after watching Boruto, namely Kashin Koji. We all know that after a battle with Jigen, Koji was badly injured and he fled from the battlefield. This is really good outcome of the series because it would be really pity to get rid of such an interesting character so early. After all, he was practically not revealed fully. That's what we are going to talk about today. What's gonna happen to Jiraya's clone after he escaped? Put a like before I start the video and enjoy watching. Let us briefly recall who Kashin Koji is. He is an internal agent of the organization of Kara, and in combination a person who by its very appearance created many theories about both his origin of personality and his goals and further role in a plot. A calm and immoral one gray-haired man who wore a mask and used the same fighting techniques as the legendary Sannin, as he turned out to be a clone of Jiraya himself. This perfect copy is able not only to repeat the movements and fighting style of Perisage, but also to show new previously not provided techniques and even sometimes overshadow the original one with his blowing power. The one and only purpose of Kashin Koji's existence was to eliminate Jigen. Kashin was under auspices of Amado and followed his instructions, but he was not a weak-willed puppet, and after completing his task, unlike the legendary prototype, he fled from the battlefield, in which he could never defeat clearly dominant Ishiki. So where is Kashin Koji now? What will this character do in the future without having the same life goals and purposes? Let's figure it out. Kashin Koji, as I mentioned earlier, left the battlefield with his reverse summoning technique. He was injured but not fatally, and therefore at the time of the last events of the manga he had already recovered. And immediately arises following question: why he never contacted Amado? There may be several answers, so for example, Kashin, going beyond the scope of his purpose, could go to wander around the world of shinobi in order to comprehend his personality and choose for himself a new meaning for his life. Whole purpose of his existence was to accomplish a single goal, and therefore I'm sure he is experiencing many moral dilemmas. Who is he? Why does he exist? Does he have any right to exist? To all of these questions, he, like in his time Sasuke, will have to answer himself and choose his own predetermined path. Or the second option is that we are simply not shown his interaction with Amado. Maybe he really is observing Hidden Leaf and exchanging information with him, but I really don't like this option. Based on what Jigen said, Koji might have thought of being used and Amado lost his trust. Let us dwell on the first assumption. Kara are currently forming new squads, whose goal is to take revenge on Naruto, Sasuke, Boruto, and Kawaki. ADA Code and Diamond already pose a huge threat to the Hidden Leaf, but I don't think that the organization will stop at such a small group. ADA may by order of Code be able to find Kashin Koji, and after that Code will offer him to join their squad, so that Kashin again will stand on the side of Ishiki. Kashin probably will respond negatively to this proposal, and therefore a fight may arise between them, and if Code is without limiters, then Koji won't have any chance to resist. Or Kashin will be the one that will remove Code's limiters, but as for me, it's unlikely. It is kind of fancy to imagine how flame burns body of Code, but I think Masashi Kishimoto will remove restraints in a different way, having Kashin to lose this potential battle so that he will have to escape again from the battlefield, and most likely being beaten, he will join the Hidden Leaf, since Kara simply won't let him live any longer. Koji himself has genes of a person who fought with all his heart and soul for the village's sake, and I see the same further character development for Kashin, but this is just a theory. Kashin is a push to join Konoha, and Code may become one, and even if he is not Jigen, he is another clear embodiment of Ishiki's will. I'm also confident that Naruto will meet Koji soon. He has seen him in combat and has already noted that his fighting style reminds him of his sensei. It will be extremely interesting to watch the reaction of Uzumaki when he sees his mentor's face again and hears his voice. He will simply explode from this, and we will have pleasure to watch an extremely rude dialogue between the Hokage and Amado. In any case, almost my every thought boils down to the fact that Koji will somehow start interacting with the hidden leaf. Konoha needs strong fighters, and Kashin Koji can be an excellent candidate for the post of a soldier that will sacrifice life for the inhabitants of Konoha and meanwhile rethink an essence of his existence. He has been a puppet, a programmed machine with only one purpose, but now, after Jigen's death, Kashin is free to do whatever he wants. His body contains the DNA of a hero who sacrificed everything for the protection of people who were dear to him. I'm sure Kashin Koji will play a very important role in the further storyline of the manga and anime. In addition, we dare to assume that he may reveal some of the secrets of new Kara members if he encounters them earlier. We also dare to assume that he will fight Diamond or Code and feel on himself the full power of new organization. I also dare to suggest that Kashin Koji can help Naruto to gain new power. Uzumaki lost Kurama, and therefore he is now very limited in his strength. He needs to return to his original state when he never relied on Kurama's power, and for this, Kashin can be a perfect mentor. Flame technique, various combinations with toads, Sanin mode, and other techniques of various elements, the whole arsenal that helped Kashin fight against Jigen without any Rinnegan and Kurama. And it tells to me that if Naruto comes back to a similar training course, he will be able to change his usual fighting style and come up with new one that he has never activated. In any case, the interaction of Jiraya's clone and Naruto in the future should be extremely interesting. Naruto has never been able to say goodbye to Jiraya. The author of the original manga wasn't able to brighten it up for us because he didn't know how to show his readers perfectly Naruto's reaction while meeting with his recently deceased sensei. Now it seems to me that Kishimoto knows how to deal with these characters, and he will give Naruto a chance to say goodbye to Jiraya. Of course, I understand that everything cannot be so rosy. Koji must also be revealed as a person. Perhaps he will choose neutrality of even becoming an antagonist who wants to kill the one who used him. We're talking about Amado. When there is nowhere to go, Amado will tell Naruto who Kashin Koji is. Just after that, when Naruto finds out that from the DNA of his sensei they met a person, he will want to at least talk to him and make him become kind. And even if my theory will most likely not come true, I hope that at least somewhere I wasn't wrong. Kashin Koji is an interesting character and deserves his role on a chessboard of upcoming battles. Personally, I really want him to come back to Konoha and help Naruto like real Jiraya would do. So that's all. Thank you for watching, and I'm happy to read your opinions about this matter. If you liked the video, be sure to like it and share it with your friends. This will help me a lot. Also, write on what topic you wish me to make the next video. If there's a solid offer, I will definitely do something with it. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye everyone, and wish you all the best luck.